Hello and welcome back to Carto. A ghostly glow, what a strange new sapling. Mother's choice is clear. Messenger of the new watcher is Chirp of the Convertius. Eh? Oh? What? Oh, I opened up my menu. Hello. Chirp is confused. Why is he the watcher? Chirp isn't good at watching anything. It may have been a sapling you gave me, Chirp. Special sapling. Chirp isn't special. Chirp wants to go home. A tiny tree. A slightly bigger tree. Good. The ritual was a success. The mother chose Chirp's sapling, and thus he has become the new watcher. He may not feel ready, but Mother knows best. The mere act of being chosen will start him down the path. Mother is in no rush. I'm glad you could join us for the ritual. Perhaps you'd like to say goodbye to the other messengers, and I can show you the path out. Oh well. It would have been nice to be the new chosen, but Mother does what's best for the entire forest. We'll stick around for a bit in case Chirp needs any help. Odd choice. Chirp, but respected. Mother will grow taller than the sky. Want to witness. Oh ho ho. There's a bit of relief we weren't chosen, honestly. We love exploring, but we're not as happy staying in one place. Mother must have known that. She's so wise. Sounds like the other messengers will be sticking around a bit longer. I'll soon be making my own journey home, once I've shown Chirp the ropes. May I show you the path out of Wildwood? Yes. Great, follow me. Chirp, please join us. It's time for your first lesson. The watcher must learn the language of the trees. Watch carefully, Chirp. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Forest favors you this day. Please take this token. This was destiny that you should come here with this. You'll never lose your way in the Wildwood. I'm glad you could join us, and thank you for helping Chirp replace this lost sapling. You can't fool Watcher Chirp. You'll understand one day. Mother sees all, and she still chose you. Worry not. Go, little one. I'm sure we'll see you soon. And give my best to your grandmother. Travel safe and pray, Chirp. Let's get out of here. Took me forever to get out of that forest. Huh? Path blocked by grassland. Just cross further. House. Little cartographer. After being led out of the wildwood, the little cartographer arrived at a strange building hanging amongst the trees. That's me. She followed her curiosity inside and picked up the first book she saw. Just then the story tender entered. Ah, there's that darn book. I've been looking everywhere. It's a good one, eh? I was thoroughly riveted and couldn't put it down. And then when I did, I forgot where I put it. Ghost lilies, bear hugs, farting sheep, what an adventure. You clearly have good taste. Welcome to the story chateau. We're not easy to find. You must have a nose for knowledge. I'm the story tender, and I've taken care of a rather unique library. You'll find lots of love here, and our stories are always changing. In fact, we've been changing rather quickly as of late. I was just in the middle of sorting some books, but these old bones could use a break. Let me show you how things work around here. Clack, clack, clack. And this is the desert wing of the chalet. Not to be confused with the dessert wing, which is sadly still under construction. Like I mentioned, each wing contains stories related to a specific area of the world. I recently started reading a good one in this very room. It was about an old lady searching for her granddaughter in the desert. I know, right? What a good premise. When I left off, the granny was getting a bit exhausted. I see you're excited about learning. Ought to be curious, a young mind again. Well, off you go then. Have these books. I'll be in the writing room. Just let me know if I can be any assistance. One of these books is my grandmother's story. There was sand as far as the eye could see. It was indescribable between your sheets, on your skin, and in your sandwiches. When the sand tones were at their most fierce, the whole camps would be buried. Routes leading back to the grassland and other neighboring regions would disappear. These paths could be found again in intrepid adventures, or at times unwritten wanderers. First floor. The desert could be a harsh place and was home to resilient nomadic people. The shifting stands were a way of life often confounded the flora and fauna. And when in the tumult of a wizened woman searching for her granddaughter, they had been separated by a storm and they yearned to be together. Their people served an essential function to chart the lands, any change and shifts over a morrow. Traveled by airship, quietly observing from the high above, rarely disturbing the people below. Their navigation skills were peerless, passed down through the collective memory of their ancestors. Simply, they were cartographers by trade and by blood. The Grasslanders found endless ways of improving their lives through the clever application of plants. Using an amalgam of different rubber plants, they created a new type of footwear. These magic boots could be stretched to fit any size foot and raise the running speed of its wearers. A less known pair awaits someone bold enough to sport them. Somewhere in the grassland wing of the basement of the two-story chalet. Ooh. Nomads by nature, the people of the grassland typically migrate once a generation. They travel the barren lands bearing seeds of ancient irrigation techniques. The grasslands are deeply attuned to the floor, listening to the voice of the earth and coaxing its growth through its song. By the time the next generation migrates, the land they leave behind is fertile paradise. Good night, sleepy sheep. Sympathy for red devils. Gang style. Ballad of the Sour Patch traditional. Original beat. Mokra's mournful music. Hey there, Delilah. There you go, no. Inky beige liquid, is that ink? No. Grassland wing of basement 2. Now in the writing room, where all our stories are created, even I can't tell you how. Not a secret, I just don't know. No one does. The thingamajig over there just churns them out, and has been for as long as anyone can remember. My job is to tend to the stories. That's good enough for me. If you'd like to know more about the story chalet, this is room for it. Some of my other favorites here too. Deep in the forest, in an unmarble corner, sits the Story Chalet. This peculiar building can be tricky to find when you're looking for it. It is easy to stumble across when you aren't. The houses are a remarkable library, books overseen and cataloged by a story tender. These mysterious tomes are endlessly updated by an unseen hand, documenting stories and cultures around the world. The building itself is an architectural miracle, with simply detective simple facade that obscures the ticketed interior. So. Basement 1. Aha! Basement 2. Save time and whiz right through shallow objects. With her fancy new boots, the new cartographer knew that nothing could stop her. She would head out across the river and find her way to the desert, where she hoped her grandmother waited. Aha! Turn to the grassland? Yup. Welcome back, little wood sprite. We were worried when you disappeared. Did you happen to see the ghost lily? No, I totally didn't give it away. Well, I figured I'd ask. Mark will be sad to hear it, but I think he was still holding out hope. But everyone would be glad to have you back. Though I know that look in your eye. Are you on your own secret mission now? You're looking for somewhere sandy. I don't know of such a place, but sometimes Mo the shepherd arrives home covered in sand. Ask Mo. Okay. It's the map where exactly where I left it. The teacher girl's over here. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you're safe. Perhaps you can regale the students with your travels sometime. I need to get to Mo. Mo's right below here. There's a lady. Where'd Mo go? Have you seen my sheep? Wait, all my sheep are here. Why didn't you wake me up? Where do I get Sandy? Don't tell my dad, but I know. Sometimes I just wake up that way. Maybe I can show you when I'm asleep. I'm wide awake now, but there are probably some plants that knock me out. Well, I'm no plant expert. Put me to sleep with some plants. Plants? Where do I get my pocket? You're certainly making good time in them, but you must be tired from only running around so much. Children, what plant can we use to help our friend sleep soundly tonight? I know, pick me. Not a competition, everyone can answer. I think each children has something to tell you. When you gather the plants, put them inside this pot. Boozing daisies. They slowly nod and make everyone around them tired. There's a bunch planted near the circle road. Slumber stalk. The stems have a gentle fragrance that makes everyone sleepy. Grows near the center of a field of yellow leaves. Whisper grass. When the wind blows through it, it sounds like a bunch of people going shush. It's also at the mouth of the river. Okay. So, in between the yellow. Teacher always knows best. This? Okay, in between the yellow, in the mouth, in the circle road. Circle road. Mouth of the river. Get them all. Children are also knowledgeable about parents. I'm so proud. Oop. To me though, I want to stay up late. This just smells like but gross. Should have she found it. Flowers for me and the sheep? Yawn. How thoughtful. More flowers? You're really... Yawn. Spoiling us. With some more cheap Penelope. Yeah. Off we go. Alright. I'm gonna leave this one here. Thanks everybody for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.